Money Heist Season 5 Part 1 ended on a tragic moment as Tokyo met her demise. But is she really dead? Money Heist Season 5 Part 1 is on Netflix now, and fans have already binged their way through the first 5 episodes. They had prepared themselves for some major deaths as the series comes to an end, but there was one loss they were not expecting. Main character Tokyo, played by Ursula Corbero, is shot multiple times in the 5th episode, but fans are wondering how she could have died. Does Tokyo really die in Money Heist? The final season of Money Heist has been split into 2 parts, with the first 5 episodes dropping on September 3rd.
Our first night in Toledo.
The 5th installment opened with the Professor, Alvaro Mort, taking on Sierra, Najwa Nimri, after she relentlessly hunted him down.
Well, did you tell him he's here for a heist?
Plenty happened during the 5 episodes, but it was the final episode that has really got fans talking. It saw Tokyo trapped in the kitchen, surrounded by gunfire with no way out.
As long as you need.
Start drilling.
She is seen reminiscing about the past, opening up about her first love and the first time she met the Professor.
Take cover!
In the final moments of Part 1, Tokyo is seen entering the freezer room as she hunts for enemies.
Tokyo, there's no time. Jump down.
She realizes the army has been drilling holes in the wall from the other side, and she prepares to take them down as they get closer. Denver, Jamie Lorente, is with her as she shoots one of the enemies in the leg, and the pair attempt to make their escape.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Okay.
But orders are given for the army to start shooting through the pantry windows, and bullets start ripping through Tokyo. She screams as she falls to the floor and Rio is shouting her name as she is shot repeatedly. There is no denying she has been severely hurt, but Rio manages to drag her out of the way. However, fans were confused as she then begins narrating again, saying, "The day I killed Gandia, all the odds were against me."
Victoria.
Those 5 bullet wounds reminded me of my samurai.
Live the high life and leave your mother behind.
She is then seen in a flashback with her first love as they have dinner together, and he gives her a gift of a Japanese samurai inside a snow globe. Back in the present day, Denver calls to the Professor to say Tokyo has been shot 5 times, and he applies pressure to her wounds as she struggles to cling to life. He reassures her, "We are going to make it," as the Professor listens in, unable to do anything to assist. Tokyo and the group try to make an escape, but there are too many floors for her to cover. She begs Manila, Belencuesta, and Denver to leave, and she vows to stay behind, but Denver says he is not going to lose his sister. He kisses her on the cheek before making his exit with Manila and Rio. Miguel Heron emerges from the floor below. She says, "Rio, they are here, there's no time. I'm just really glad that you're here."
Hate yourself for it.
Tokyo then goes all in to take out the army as a flashback shows Rio and Tokyo dancing together. She says an emotional goodbye to Rio and tells the Professor, "You have always been my guardian angel, now it's time for me to be yours." Clipping explosives to her body, she takes down the rest of the army with her as she officially meets her demise. Whether she continues to narrate the second half of the season remains unclear, but it could be down to Rio or the Professor to take over now that she is dead. Fans took to Reddit to discuss their thoughts on Tokyo's death, with one saying, "Tokyo dying was very predictable. The actress was absent for such a long time in the last few months of the shooting that it couldn't be really explained away by her just shooting out of order." Meanwhile, another said, "I'm just gonna pretend that Tokyo didn't just die because I am not emotionally stable enough to deal with that atom."